The gradual formation of the Earth has given us some impressive islands, which are home to some of humankind's biggest cities and even countries. People have always imagined islands as places of paradise, far from civilization, where you can sit in front of turquoise water and drink coconut water while the cold sea breeze refreshes your face. At present, the islands are much more. While humans can't make islands as impressive as Mother Nature, we've certainly made some very cool ones. These are the world's most expensive man-made islands. Palm Jumeirah, Dubai. Dubai has the biggest artificial island development in the world, the famous Palm Jumeirah. On both sides of the world island are the two Palm Islands. On the left is Palm Jumeirah, and on the right is Palm Jebel Ali. Palm Jebel Ali has yet to be finished, and it's unclear when it will be completed. When the construction is finally done, it's expected to house 250,000 people and will have 4 theme parks. Construction on Palm Jumeirah went a bit smoother, and in 2006, people started to move to the island. When it was completed, it added 320 miles to the coastline. Amazingly, out of the 2 islands, Palm Jumeirah is the smaller one, and it's only about half the size of Palm Jebel Ali. It's home to several hotels, resorts, restaurants, and shopping centers. It also has a monorail to get around. All 3 of Dubai's artificial islands were built by dredging up millions of cubic feet of sand from the seafloor and then sprayed into the pattern of the islands using GPS. Then, for the Palm Jumeirah, several million tons of mountain rock were used to form a 7-mile breakwater around the 17-fronted palm tree to protect the island from waves and ocean storms. And get this, 28 dolphins have been flown in to populate the island's Dolphin Bay. Thumbs Island, USA. The Thumbs Island was constructed in 1965 in Long Beach, California. There's a set of 4 artificial islands, and the name is an acronym for the 5 companies who had it constructed: Texaco, Humboldt, now Exxon, Union Oil, Mobil, and Shell. You've probably gathered from the companies who built it that there aren't any homes on the island, and you'd be totally right. Instead, the islands are oil drilling facilities. The developer's problem when constructing the islands is that oil drilling facilities aren't exactly the prettiest structures, and the area where they planned to build the facility was full-on million-dollar beachfront properties. So, to make it less of an eyesore, they hired architect Joseph Linesh, who was known for his work on theme parks like Disneyland. The final product is what the Los Angeles Times calls part Disney, part Swiss Family Robinson. The island is still used for oil drilling, and as of 2015, there were about 1,550 active drills. The world, United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates' biggest and most populous city, Dubai, has several impressive artificial islands. One of the most interesting projects is the World Islands. Construction started on the islands in 2003, but momentum on the project came to a halt because of the 2008 financial crisis. And since then, the 300 islands that make up the 7 continents have started to sink into the Persian Gulf. In 2014, the project came back to life and construction restarted on the islands. The developer said it would have lavish hotels and restaurants, along with half-submerged, half-skylit floating homes that are called seahorses. They cost $2.8 million each, and 70% have already been sold. Notre Dame Island, Canada. In order to get ready for the 1967 International and Universal Exposition, the city of Montreal, Quebec, needed to build a metro system. To build one, they needed to dig out 15 million tons of rock, and they came up with an ingenious way to use it. They built Notre Dame Island in the St. Lawrence River. Today, the island is home to several tourist attractions, including the Jacques Villeneuve Circuit, where the Canadian Grand Prix is held and where the Montreal Casino is located. Eiburg, Netherlands. In cities with housing shortages, governments and real estate developers have to get a little creative when it comes to building new homes. One city that is having a particularly difficult time with the lack of housing in Amsterdam. One of their solutions is a series of artificial islands called Eiburg. Construction on the island started in 1996 in IJmuir, which is a lake east of the city. There are 3 islands: Steiger Island, Haven Island, and Wright Island, and they are connected to each other and the mainland by bridges. As of 2015, there were 20,000 residents living in Eiburg, but once construction is completed, it will provide homes for 45,000 people. Also on the island are schools, shopping centers, hospitals, restaurants, and beaches. Within Eiburg, there's a neighborhood called the Waterbuurt, or Water District. In that neighborhood, the homes are floating houseboats that are moored to jetties. People who don't mind spending a little bit more even have a dock outside their home where they can dock their boat. Hula Male, Maldives. Found in the Indian Ocean, Maldives is a tropical country and home to 0.7 square miles of man-made island called Hula Male. People first moved onto the reclaimed island in 2004, and as of 2016, it's home to 40,000 people. There was a focus on sustainability when developing the island, and the island was designed to be climate change resilient. It's also the only smart city in the Maldives. A smart grid is built into the city, and it has a state-of-the-art traffic light system. On the island, you can find hotels and restaurants, but the main attraction is the beautiful beach, which has water that is full of marine life. Water sports like snorkeling are available, and boat trips are quite popular. Wilhelmstein, Germany. Wilhelmstein is found on Lake Steinhude, which is the largest lake in northwestern Germany. Its construction was ordered by William, Count of Schaumburg-Lippe, and was built between 1965 and 1767. Fishers would take rocks over in their boats and then drop them in the water until the island was formed. The island is 134,548 square feet and was originally designed to be a fortified hideaway for the Count. Today, it's a museum and a tourist attraction. Venetian Islands, Miami. The islands of Venice are part of the artificial islands that include Miami Beach. These 6 are Biscayne, San Marco, Toledo, San Marino, Belle Isle, and Rivo Alto. The intersection of the island's Venice Road, a special toll road, provides access to downtown Miami, the Biscayne Passage, and the main highways. Each of the 6 Venetian islands contains both the waterfront and the dry draw houses in various architectural styles. From traditional to modern, each house has been set amazingly on a generous scale. The closest neighborhood to the island offers a fresh market, fine dining, award-winning shops, and shops just minutes away from all islands within walking distance of the nearest island of Rivo Alto. Amouage Islands, Bahrain. Bahrain is a small country in the Persian Gulf, and it's home to a group of beautiful artificial islands called the Amouage Islands. Construction on the island started in 2002, and from the beginning, it was designed to be a smart city. Cisco and Oracle were given contracts to develop fiber optic networks for all the homes and businesses on the island. The islands have different sections, and one of the most impressive areas is the Al Marsa, also known as the Floating City. The houses are surrounded by deep canals, allowing homeowners to park their boats in front of their homes, making it look like a modern version of Venice, Italy. Another impressive area of the island is the Central Lagoon, which is the commercial area of the island. There are nearly 600,000 square feet of commercial space in the Central Lagoon, including open-air markets and 24 restaurants. The Pearl, Qatar. Qatar is an oil-rich country in the Middle East, and even though it may be physically impossible to play soccer there because of the extreme heat, it's set to host the 2022 FIFA World Cup. A few tourists coming to enjoy the World Cup will be able to stay on one of the most unique man-made islands in the world, the Pearl, Qatar. Construction on the infrastructure of the island took about 10 years, and it was completed in 2014. It has nearly 20 miles of coastline, and on the island, there are 3 5-star hotels, 492,000 square feet of international retail, restaurants, and entertainment. This includes a 64,000 square foot family entertainment center. And there you have it, the world's most expensive man-made islands. And we hope you enjoyed our video. And just be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our awesome content. And please give us a like and share the video. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our new uploads. We value your feedback, and feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comment section down below. I'm Mickey V, and until next time, goodbye.